Hi friends, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for always tuning in to my channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. You guys have been awesome. And of course, don't forget this is the best place to be to get the latest, authentic, trending, and most exciting happenings in Nigeria and beyond. So you have to stick to this channel. And of course, the former Oyo State Governor Abiola Ajimobi has been laid to rest. But before he was laid to rest, there was a lot of drama between his family and that of Oyo State government. There was a lot of issues, and that is exactly what I want to bring to you, how he was laid to rest and what the issue was exactly that happened between his family and that of the Oyo State government. It was so pathetic and it was so painful, but all the same, thank God he was later buried and laid to rest. Well, stick around because I'll bring you details of all of this shortly. But before then, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All right, let us get into the main details of how Ajimobi was buried and the clash that happened between his family and that of Oyo State government. Well, it all started on Saturday that a lingering cold war between the family of the former governor of Oyo State, Senator Abiola Ajimobi, and the Oyo State government was largely responsible for the delay in his burial. The late Ajimobi died in a Lagos hospital on Thursday after some complication arising from COVID. According to the Islamic injunction, the former governor was imposed to have been buried immediately or the next day after his demise. However, it was gathered on Saturday that the late acting chairman of the All Progressive Congress was not buried 3 days after his death because conclusion had yet to be reached on his final resting place. A reliable source close to the family alleged that the burial had been delayed due to some impediments by the state government to the burial plans by the family. Speaking in strict confidence with our correspondents, the source said the family of the late acting chairman of the All Progressive Congress had made plans for the burial the following day after the death of their patriarch. They had got in touch with the state government for necessary burial approval. They were, however, rebuffed. The government official that the family got in touch with said they could not take action on the matter without approval from the governor, Seyi Makinde. The official also informed us that it has been difficult to pin down the governor for the approval. The source disclosed that when the family eventually informed the governor of the burial plans in line with the laws of the land, Makinde completely refused to oblige the family on their preferred choice of their father's burial ground. Furthermore, it must also be said that Governor Makinde's refusal comes after repeat pleas from top government officials and the statesmen from federal and legislative arms of government. The source further claimed that the governor had not called any member of the family either by phone or made physical contact. He said, imagine that since the man died, a former governor of the state that served 2 terms that achieved so much for the state, Governor Makinde has yet to even call the wife nor any members of the family. That is quite unfortunate. Even if you have issues with him, he is gone now. You should drop that as a mark of respect for the deceased. However, in a telephone interview with our correspondent on Saturday, Mr. Taiwo Adeshida, the chief press secretary to the governor, Seyi Makinde, described the allegation as grossly mischievous, saying the Ajimobi family was trying to make flimsy excuses to score cheap points. Adisa explained that the family had indicated plan to bury the body at his Oluyole estate residence, but later said he would be buried at Okeado. He disclosed that the family later said the deceased would be buried on the land which has a pending litigation between the state government and the former senator. Adisa said, we don't want the issues to become controversial. We have been seeing all the allegations going around. Why would the governor be blamed for delaying the burial arrangements? Why would the governor say they would not bury their dead? Why would the man die and they would say it is a place that is under controversy that they would bury him? Why is it that it is that place that they want to bury him? Is it the state government that said they should take the matter to court? Why would they bury someone at a place that has not been confirmed as his own? The government has already gazetted that the property is not his own. Why would he begin to make overtures to the government that it is at the place that he would want to be buried? Governor Makinde gave them a waiver to bury him at Oluyole. It is against the law that the dead be buried in a government-reserved area in Oyo State, but they were given a waiver based on the claim that former Governor Lam Adesina had given a waiver in the past to someone. The governor gave the permit in Oluyole, and now they are changing the venue. A statement signed and made available to journalists in Ibadan on Saturday evening titled Ajimobi's Burial, the wicked lie must stop. Read in part, the Oyo State government has strongly denied insinuations that it is responsible for the delay in burying Senator Abiola Ajimobi, who died on Thursday. The truth of the matter is that the family, through a proxy, approached the state government and sought approval to bury the state governor on a plot of land at Agodi GRA, which is currently under litigation. Incidentally, it was the same former governor Ajimobi who instituted the legal action. Governor Seyi Makinde had no choice but to state the fact that, as they are to the emissaries, and turn down the request. Makinde, however, against the established land use rule in Oyo State, gave approval that the family can bury the late governor in his Oloyole Estate residence. It is to be noted that the rules guiding land use in government reservation areas forbid the burial of bodies in such locations as Oluyole Estate and Agodi GRA. And it just didn't stop there. The Muslim Society of Nigeria in Oyo State, also the Oyo State coordinator, National Council of Muslim Youth, Dawood Afolabi, and the Chairman Management Committee, Ishaq Abiola Ajimobi Central Mosque, Alhaji Abidemi Sheyi Bade, made this known in a separate interview and said that as you can see, no place was marked within the premises of the mosque where Ajimobi grave is. The body of the former governor will be laid to rest in one of his houses or anywhere the family decides, but not in the mosque. I can only tell you that we would pray for him in the mosque. He contributed a lot to the development of Islam, and we want to honor him. He died while he was sick, and as a Muslim, we believe that he has a rest already before Allah. Corroborating this news, Sheyi Bade said Ajimobi will not be buried on the premises of the mosque, but a short prayer will take place there. His corpse will not be brought to the mosque because it is against Islamic injunction to do so. He would be buried anywhere the family decide, and we would pray for him in the mosque. And he stated that the former First Lady Florence Ajimobi would determine where the former governor would be buried. And on Sunday, the remains of the former governor of Oyo State was later laid to rest at his residence at Oluyole Estate. Eyewitness gathered that the former governor was buried around 10:20 a.m. after his body arrived from Lagos early hours of today. His burial was only attended by family members with some. The inner caucus present at the burial was the APC gubernatorial candidate Chief Adebayo Adelabu, Honorable Shina Pella, Honorable Saheed Akinade Fijabi, representative of Ekiti State Governor Senator Teslim Folarin, Minister of Youth and Sports Mr. Sunday Dari, and members of the Ninth National Assembly. So those were the people present at his burial. Well, we wish the family much condolence to bear the loss of the former governor of Oyo State. Well, that is it, guys. You've heard it all. Let the dead bury their dead. And of course, life goes on. He's been dead and buried, and that is all that matters. Just keep praying for the family and all those who lost their lives in the course of this pandemic. So thank you guys for staying tuned. I really appreciate you so much. You guys are simply the best. If you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because that is the only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and also share this with your friends and your families. I really appreciate your time so far. Do have a pleasant time.